What's going on, guys? Just coming to talk to you guys a little bit about the next 4 weeks, putting on some weight, and the top 5 tips that I have for you guys to help maximize this mass gain phase if you're planning on doing one or in the future or starting one right now. As you guys know, I just got done doing a 4-week mini diet to help with body recomposition, build up work capacity, and injury prevention and hypertrophy work during the 4-week phase. So the next 4 weeks is going to be built more towards gaining size, sticking with hypertrophy work, still doing a 4-week volume phase, and just building as much muscle and as much size as possible. So some of the things that I've encountered over the years that seem to be a bit of a problem for people when they put on size is the number one thing would be to have a plan after your cut. So I would say probably maybe a week or two before the end of your cut, start developing a plan of action of what you're going to do immediately after, and the plan you have week to week after that as well. So what I did was did a photo shoot Friday. That night, because I didn't really eat much during the photo shoot, went out and had some a burrito and then a slice of cake, something like that. And then the next day just pretty much ate freely throughout the day, kind of whatever I wanted to. And then Sunday the plan was to get back on a diet. The one that I set up was just a base diet, still doing carb cycling. So that way, as soon as Sunday came around, I knew I had to get back on track. I knew I had to get back onto my game plan in order for me to be successful. So having that there and having that ready to go is what has helped me and a lot of my clients out. Too many times people just will say, I'm just going to take a break for a little bit, and then they go off the deep end, and a week or two later they're up 25, 30 pounds. They're contacting me trying to figure out what to do, that they ruined everything, you know, all this other stuff, all these other horror stories that you hear. So make sure you guys develop a good game plan to start as soon as your cut ends, and that way you'll have something to keep you accountable and have something to keep you on track. Number 2, to get in more calories and to make sure that it's efficient calories, you don't want to just eat to eat, is base your calorie consumption around nutrient timing, which means during your workout, pre, during, and after are probably the best times to have an abundance of carbs and abundance of your calories. So really front load and back load your workouts with carbs. That'll help build up it'll help spike insulin, which will help decrease the muscle breakdown throughout the workout. It'll also help revamp a little bit of the muscle protein synthesis. So throughout the workout, you'll be working on more body recovery. You'll utilize more of the calories being consumed, and then that way you can eat a little bit lighter throughout the day as well, so you don't feel bloated throughout. So I always recommend peri-workout nutrition. That way you can get a lot of carbs in, easy to digest, easy to absorb. And the same thing pre and post workout. You want foods that are easily digestible. Usually I'll go with like 2 cups of white rice post workout with some chicken or some turkey. Pre-workout, a little bit sugary. So maybe like cereal, Pop-Tarts, or Rice Krispie treats with a protein shake. Just that way it's easily digestible, you're getting the calories in, you're getting the carbs in, so your body's ready to go. And that's going to be the best way to maximize calorie consumption while you're trying to gain weight. Number 3 would be to have more fun in your off-season plan. Introduce new foods, see how your body reacts to it. So if you say you went through your diet phase and you only had maybe brown rice and another carb source, sweet potatoes, for this go around, maybe add in some things like couscous, quinoa, fruits, white potatoes. You can go golden potatoes, you can go brown rice pasta, just a whole bunch of different varieties to see how your body reacts to it. And that way, when it's time to cut again, you're not just cutting on the same foods you just bulked on. That becomes very monotonous, and it becomes one of those things that just makes it almost impossible to stick to the plan. So having things like maybe pancakes, you know, some more fun foods that'll fill you up and keep you going on your plan, but not completely like derail it. You know, you don't want to eat cupcakes, you don't want to eat pizza every night, but being able to fit those in here and there to gain weight and to help break up the monotony is going to be huge in your long-term success. Always remember, you know, you want to do it day by day, week by week, but in the long term, when those things add up and you get a little bit better, it's really a month to month, year to year type of scenario. So if you think of it in long-term perspectives, you'll have a better hindsight of what you're doing now and how that's going to build for the future. Another good way to get in calories throughout the day, especially if you're busy working, or if you just don't feel like you have the appetite to eat a lot, is to make a shake right before you go to bed. And then typically most people that are trying to gain weight, they're drinking a lot of water, they're eating a lot of food, they'll wake up in the middle of the night to use the bathroom. Just have that shake on the bathroom counter, try to drink as much of it as you can, go to the bathroom, go back to bed, wake up first thing, pound the rest of the shake, do what you got to do, make your breakfast, go for a walk, however you want to do it. But those extra calories will be huge in the long run when you're trying to gain weight, and it'll also help with your appetite, increasing it over time. That way, because you're introducing calories in, so your body will start to adapt to that and adjust to that, and then your metabolism should get a little bit faster depending on your body type and how much weight you're gaining. Typically, and you want to look to gain between anywhere from 1 pound to 1.5 pounds per 1 to 2 weeks. You don't think of gaining 8 pounds in a month or X amount in a month. Slow and steady is always going to win the race. Then also a good way to get calories in and kind of maintain somewhat decent body composition is to undulate your macros. Not your calories. Your calories should stay roughly the same because you are in a mass gaining phase, but the days you're not training, you want to drop your carbs, increase your fats. The days you are training, you want to drop your fats, increase your carbs. That way the calories stay the same, but the macros you're introducing on certain days will give your body just enough variation, just enough deviance to where it should maintain somewhat of a lean body composition. That's why I always prefer doing carb cycling myself. And I've set up my diet this go around for high days, medium days, and low days. That way I have constant variances of macros and putting things in and out of the system without doing the same thing over and over. Kind of breaks up the monotony as well. So try those 5 tips while you're trying to gain some weight. Let me know what you think. Comment below, subscribe, like the channel, share the video, and I'll be writing an article on it, tmnutritionco.com, to go in a little bit more detail. So make sure you check that out. Make sure you check out Donuts and Deadlifts. Great clothing apparel, great company. Eat, lift, live. That's their motto. It's something that I live by. It's something that most people should live by. Don't get caught up into one or the other. Try to live all 3 and live the best life possible. So until next time, guys, take care.